Darlings, hello there, and lovely to see you, and I just hope things are going okay for you, and that you're still hanging in there. You know, it's been a few weeks that we've been in this ridiculous situation, and I think my makeup, as you can see, is getting more ridiculous by the minute, and I hope it's alright for you, that I just pushing the boundaries of creative expression, because I think it can be a useful thing. Now, today, I want to talk a little bit about spirituality. Now, people have such very diverse ideas about what spirituality is. For some people, it's that beautiful Om thing where they don't bother about makeup and everything's very basic and earthy. And, well, it's more ethereal, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it? Ethereal and earthy, they've both got very similar letters in them, but they mean such different things. But frankly, I think there is a call for a balance between the earthy and the ethereal, and some people can get a little bit sort of woo-woo about the ethereal and not grounded in the earthy. But then, of course, there's these pagan spirituality that's very earthy and drumming and I don't know, all sorts of earthy pounding with their feet and sticks and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, they could do with possibly lightening up a little bit, but, you know, it's really hard to say. But, you know, I think the intention behind all our spirituality is to understand the meaning of life. I mean, what is the purpose of this journey from birth to death? And does it just start and finish? And I have to say that for myself, I've been, you know, studying a little bit while we've been in this sort of lockdown. And the words that come up from a variety of places is this idea of infinite, eternal, immortal. You know, that there's some aspect of us that's infinite, eternal, and immortal. And if that's true, then it must have a great deal of wisdom. And that somehow we can tune into that wisdom that belongs to our eternal, immortal self. And then there's that interesting thing that, of course, if we're eternal, immortal, and infinite, well, that isn't us, because we are clearly quite finite. You know, I have fingers that finish here. And immortal is also not me, because I am going to die. You know, I know that's shocking to some, and it's a disappointment to some that I'll die, but it's going to happen. And so then, what's the other? Infinite. Oh my God, well, I'd like to be infinite, but, you know, there is going to be an end to certainly there's an end to the space that I take up. But if there's a part of me that is bigger than that, well then pursuing that becomes part of our spiritual motivation. Now, sometimes people's spiritual motivation is to make life work, in this very finite, physical, limited, that we want to be happy, that we want to be rich, that we want to be successful, that we want to be popular. Now, and of course, those are useful things to aspire to, but I don't know. I suppose I'm saying that I'm not sure that pursuing those things alone is going to provide the comfort and the sense of stability and the sense of everything's all right that we might otherwise be seeking. I guess I want to just finish with a little poem that I learned somewhere along the way, and it just says, whatever way the wind blows, whatever way the wheel turns, is perfectly all right with me. I'll say that again. Whatever way the wind blows, whatever way the world turns, is perfectly all right with me. And that is said as a kind of aspiration, because clearly there are moments when it doesn't feel like it's all right. And that is like, how can we move towards this place where whatever presents itself in our lives is something that we welcome? And so, thank you for listening, and I do hope you have a lovely day. And remember that Nana Ray loves you all. Bye now.